I ignored my destiny once. I cannot do that again. Even for you. I'm the only one who knows that. At least I'm the only one with the will to act on it.
The Mad Titan Podcast with your host, Jay Washington.
Titans, go!
What's happening, everybody? We're back. It's season 2, episode 7 of the Mad Titan Podcast. Me, the resident exhausted supervillain, Mr. Jay Washington.
Sounds so dead.
I am so beat up. There's the co-host guy who hasn't been fired yet, y'all.
Your boy, beat to see, back again. I don't have any energy either, but I'm gonna fucking fight through, baby. We're gonna do it.
This is a wild one because number one, we literally right before, when I say literally, we literally just did the Ant-Man and Wasp trailer reaction, the Quantumania trailer reaction, and then we're straight into this. And if you watch the trailer reaction, you will see I have no energy there either. So here's the thing: all this shit ain't going up to like I'm gonna cut the trailer reaction to put that up first and get that out, and then I'm gonna get the podcast out. It'll be out probably by the afternoon. I was 30 seconds fucking close from look. Let me tell you something. I told BC I didn't get in my house last night. Well, not even last night. I didn't get in my house until 3 this morning from being out since 3 in the afternoon yesterday.
Oh,
okay. I almost sent a pre-scheduled text message to BC that says, if you happen to see this, that means I'm still asleep and we might not do this today. But if you see this and I talk to you, I'm here. If I see this, like if you don't see this, that means I deleted it. I was too tired to type the message.
Dog, when I texted you and told you I slept through my alarms, you could have just been fucking.
I was so close to being
Dog, if you would have said, I would have said, oh, okay, and rolled right back over and gone right back to sleep. I am dead ass today.
Let me tell you something. I have to go I rented a car this weekend because I had so much stuff to do. And the car, like at this point, like I don't never let a car, whether I'm renting, driving, whatever, get to the point where the gas tank is like, hey, fam, don't you want to put some more gas in this bit? And motherfuckers, I was driving last night, so tired. I have been look, I am good, busy. I'm busy. I'm doing what I want to do. Mm-hmm. And as I say all the time, am I making the money I want to make? Absolutely not. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
But I'm working.
But I'm working. I'm working like a motherfucker. Man, look, Saturday night, just an example. I had, for everybody saw I posted it, I had to do the Laugh Factory in Hollywood first for their 8:00 show. So I did that. Then after I got done with that, I had to drive down to Long Beach to do the Laugh Factory in Long Beach. And then I thought, okay, cool. I'm at least have one comic and then I'm gonna go up and then I can go home. I had to close the motherfucking show. I was so tired because everybody was doing 20 minutes. I was so tired, and then I had to go up there and be like, hey, y'all, here's energy. And so I go up, and then people are already, like they didn't got their checks. They starting to leave it later anyway, not because of me, just because like they like we've been here like held hostage, and I was like, I know. And when I start seeing you motherfuckers being like, let's time to go, I was like, bitch, it's time for me to go. So did that, got back up for Sunday, whatever day that is. I don't even know what day of the week it is anymore.
I think it's Monday.
Dog, this is how I'm running off days of the week. Whatever tags me or emails me and reminds me of the day at that moment, then I'm like, oh, okay. I'm so tired. After I do this, like I said, I gotta cut up the trailer reaction, get that out. Literally go change clothes, go to the gym, because why? I'm a fucking idiot.
You should. Today should be a rest day, James.
I used that yesterday morning before I was out all day because I didn't go to the gym. So
and that's not a rest day.
Huh?
It's not a rest day, Jay. Rest day is you rest.
Yeah, okay. So this is gonna be, man. Listen, let me tell you, I just thought today was gonna be kind of slow.
What just
And
happened now?
I guess we will be reading this first. Hold on, let me just go ahead and wow. I'll just go ahead and put it. Nope, stop looking. Stop looking. Look at me. Look at
I'm
me.
looking at text messages. Calm
Look
down.
at me. Look at me. Look at me. Don't you look at your fucking phone. Cause it just okay. It officially has happened. Okay. All right. For those new to the podcast, we talk about Marvel and DC TV shows and movies. I normally start off with Marvel news, but here's the biggest thing that happened. It is official that Henry Cavill is returning as Superman. Now, people say it's not shocking because everyone knows, and we talked about it for several weeks, that he was the mid-credit scene on Black Adam, right? Returning, which they just shot on Labor Day. Well, even though they had shot that, he was not locked in. He was not locked in at the time. He was just literally doing what he had to do. So, again, it was been back in the works. He said Henry Cavill, he posted it on Instagram. He said, a small taste of what's to come, my friends. It will be rewarded. Hashtag Superman. Now, I don't know if I've said this here with BC, and I probably did. I'm so tired. By the way, Black Adam made $140 million this weekend, which sounds pretty good, all things considered.
I thought it was going to hit. Is that worldwide?
Globally, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Then.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's a lot more than they predicted. But that's globally. That makes sense.
That's globally. If it did 140 here, that'd have been way more.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
Okay. Here's why, the thing I was about to say. I need motherfuckers to understand. Yeah, Henry Cavill is back as Superman, but you motherfuckers ain't getting Zack Snyder. I just need y'all to understand and accept that. That's you getting Man of Steel too, but you ain't getting it with Zack Snyder.
Hey, how messed up would it be if Man of Steel 2 was Black Adam versus
It fuck around and be that. It will fuck around and be that. I'm telling you.
Motherfucker still don't get his own movie.
He's still nigga sharing his sequel again with it. And then it ain't even Superman versus Black Adam. It's Black Adam versus Superman. Yo, I will be ready to fight everybody. But again, because he's managed by Danny Garcia at the Garcia Companies, who was Dwayne Johnson's manager and ex-wife, this is how everything comes to work. Dwayne Johnson was like, yo, I'm putting money into this bitch. You do what I want. Mm-hmm. And I hate to say it, you can't argue with the number one box office draw in the world currently.
Facts.
You know, he's made sure people go see this movie. What you about to say?
Do you think? Because I have a firm belief that at some point, $7 Productions is going to be a major. I bet it just grows and grows and grows.
It would not surprise me with all of the moves they're making outside of just TV and film. It would not surprise me if he becomes a major player like that.
Yeah.
I mean, this man has power already. And I don't think people understand. The man himself has power enough to go to the heads of Warner Brothers, to go over DC's head, not to have his reps, for himself to be able to say, this is what I want. Make it happen. That is power in this industry. And if you're telling me, like, I don't think that $7 might hit the level of a Marvel Studios or a Warner Brothers, but I can see $7 being the level of an A24, of a Blumhouse, or Neon. And yeah, I know those might be considered art houses per se, but they are putting out major content, major properties. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I definitely could see that happening. Fuck it. Since this conversation is already gone, now let's just talk it.
Yeah.
What did you overall think about Black Adam?
I really enjoyed Black Adam. I thought it was a lot of fun. And it was action packed and entertaining, and that's all I really want from it. Like, I had a few issues. Like, I really hated the kid. The kid was really.
I wanted that little motherfucker to die.
That seems to be a consensus. I haven't talked to anyone who liked that kid.
Oh, fuck that little nigga. Kill that little motherfucker. I hate. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But other than that, Pierce Brosnan was great. Aldous Hodges fucking damn near stole the whole thing. And the what's their name that played Cyclone was incredible. I thought I had seen her somewhere, but I'd never seen her I'd never seen any of her other work. So I loved her. And then The Rock was obviously The Rock. So I'm gonna enjoy The Rock no matter what.
Yeah,
but I had a lot of fun.
Y'all understand. BC is probably one of the biggest rock marks I've ever met in my life.
Facts.
This motherfucker has every project where he's wearing a Rock Brahma Bull shirt right now. Oh, and the headphones. It's just, go ahead, finish saying what you're saying.
But yeah, it was just fun seeing The Rock. Like he did his best Terminator impersonation. And
that's what this movie is, Terminator 2.
Yeah, it worked really well on his half of it. The kid, not so much. But other than that, man, I did really enjoy it. I had a lot of fun. And they got me. The false finish got me. I thought it was over.
When?
When they locked him up, when they put him away.
Oh, I knew that shit wasn't over.
I was like, oh, okay, all right. So we gonna put him away. I wonder, we can Winter Soldier this dude. Gotcha. I thought it was over, and then just kept going. I'm like, oh, damn, y'all got me with a falsie. Y'all got me with a falsie,
bro. I knew that shit wasn't over there. I just knew. I was like, yo, there's no way. Okay, because here's again, spoiler alert. I don't give a fuck. There was, again, I've said this before, and I will continue to say this between this podcast, being on wherever I'm at, whatever reviews I do, make this nigga a full-on villain.
I wish.
The whole time, I'm not a hero. This little annoying ass kid, you are a hero. Be a hero for us. This motherfucker has to save this little lousy little motherfucker from dying. He don't even know this kid.
Yeah.
But because his mama woke him up, all of a sudden, that's the part that don't make sense to me.
Yeah, no.
Like, people are like, what do you mean the story? Blah, blah. The story don't make sense. He's a fucking homicidal maniac. Right? And there's nothing that should connect him to this kid. Ted Adam, you're a champion. You're a hero. Fuck you, kid. Like, yo. Also, there's a scene. Look, I love Aldous Hodges Carter Hall. Aldous Hodges Carter Hall was the type you want to keep rooting for, to have somebody beat his ass. Yeah. You beat this nigga's ass. Yo, there's a part where him and Black Adam are fighting. I was like, fuck him up. Oh, but here was the part I had a problem with that fight, bro. They are fighting in the woman Adriana Tomas's house, who they made sure she does not become ISIS. Okay, just want y'all to know this. Yep. It was like, nope, she just gonna be a regular woman who eventually is going to be the woman Black Adam starts having sex with. Clearly, like, obviously. I'm surprised he didn't have sex with her then in this movie in the suit. Like, she pulls out his dick, Shazam! Like, and then I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. At one point, the Justice Society is in basic again. Here's the we need to take you down. Nah, nigga, we need to work with you. Fuck this nigga. I'm sorry, I'm so hostile.
Yeah, I did notice after it came out, I saw some of your tweets. I'm like, oh, Jay did not really like this movie.
It's not that I didn't like it.
You don't like the response of people saying that it's the greatest thing ever.
That's number one.
Yeah, and I keep telling, I'm like, look, it's a good movie. It is not Winter Soldier. It's not The Dark Knight. It's not The Batman.
Bro, I said it's a movie. It's a popcorn movie.
Yeah.
It's a movie. I understand, too, that every fucking movie, every TV show, comic book-wise, does not have to be the greatest thing to ever be released. I understand that. I get it. And I cannot, quote-unquote, expect that from everything. However, when I'm set expectations for certain things, I'm expecting those expectations to be met. This is supposed to have been one of the most cohesive stories to move a character forward that nobody gives a fuck about the character. Let's just keep it real, right? We're not talking about Dwayne Johnson. We're talking about the character Black Adam. The story don't make sense.
Yeah.
Also, Again, there's a scene where Hawkman and Black Adam are fighting in Adriana's apartment. I need y'all to hear what I'm saying.
Not house, apartment.
In an apartment. These motherfuckers tear the apartment up. Hawkman is using his mace in the apartment. It is, excuse me, he's at a point. These motherfuckers start fighting and just destroying a house. She says, y'all need to work together. What? Y'all get the fuck out my house? Like, oh, I ain't got nowhere to live. Because you need to work together to find my son. Fuck your kid. Get out my house.
I will say, you know, I knew going in, I was like, there's no way they go full heel with The Rock. Like they just, this is a John Cena moment for The Rock. They're too afraid to let him be the bad guy because they want people to still love The Rock, not Black Adam, but it's because it's The Rock. They won't let him be the heel in the movie.
But bro, they let John Cena go full heel as Peacemaker in the Suicide Squad. Now, don't get me wrong.
True.
They redeemed him in the Peacemaker series, but when that man killed Rick Flag, nigga, they were like, oh shit.
Yeah.
They did it. So what's the difference from taking John Cena that route and then redeeming him?
Well, when I say John Cena, I mean Vince McMahon controlling John Cena. He wouldn't turn Cena heel because he was afraid of the sales. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And so now Hollywood's like, oh, we don't want to make Rock a bad guy. Rock's got to be, you know, the guy that he's a big bad motherfucker, but people want to support him. So we have to keep him as the good guy or at least an anti-hero.
But the character he's playing is not an anti-hero. That is my biggest thing. The character of Black Adam. At one point, yes, he is in the JSA for a hot second, but then they like, this nigga can't stop killing people.
Yeah.
Also, I understand that in the comic book lore and canon is Black Adam versus the JSA. I get it, right? I know it's canon. But you need to really explain in this movie, why does Amanda Waller call them?
Yeah, that was kind of annoying to me. I was like, there's no reason that she'd be calling them. Like, because she's in charge of the Suicide Squad. So why is she calling them?
And she can get the Justice League.
Yeah. You're right. They definitely should have added something to it. Like another one of my big issues with it, aside from the kid, is I actually think this movie could have been longer or even 2 movies. Like I would have liked to see the entire story of Kahndaq 5,000 years ago. You know, which, however, though, I marked the fuck out when we saw the kids champion was the guy who plays him on
Young Rock. I was like, that's how. I ain't gonna lie though.
That is such a Rock thing to do, though.
It's the most Rock shit to do, but it's smart. It's smart. It was super genius. It was smart to do. Like, you're gonna have somebody play. We need to have the kid champion look like you. Who else can we find? The nigga that plays me on TV. But also, when they had the CGI face on the body, bro,
what? Oh my god, his head was so big
on a body. You knew this. I was like, I said when I first saw it, because they showed you from behind. I was like, please God, don't tell me they finna do what I think they gonna do. Please God, don't let them do what I think they gonna do. And I was like, they literally gonna find a dude. They use dude's body from probably Young Rock and just put Dwayne Johnson's head on it. And I was like, oh, this is terrible. Because
that did look a little.
Yeah, because that motherfucker's head is massive. It's just, again, I understand this is a popcorn movie. It's a thing you're supposed to just go watch. Like I said, you're supposed to just have fun with, and that's fine in that regards.
And I did. I had a lot of fun with this movie.
I ain't gonna lie. The action scenes got me. There's a couple times I went, oh shit.
Yeah.
because also Black Adam is like he kept the brutality nature of Black Adam.
You could tell this was almost rated R.
Man, I want to know what they had to cut out. But here's also a problem I had. Sabak was terrible. The villain, the demon.
Yeah.
And Sabak is a villain.
Hey, let me ask you this. Is this coming out in China?
I don't know.
Because I'm starting to think about that every time I see, like, now there's bringing in Mephisto, and when I see a demon or something, I'm like, oh, you're not allowed to do that in China. I wonder if this is going to come out in China.
And China used to be a very big, international. When international numbers are talked about for box office, it's China's numbers. And so, man, so for those that don't know, Sabak is the opposite of, it's weird because Shazam's nemesis is Black Adam, right? Which is the opposite of him. The opposite of the both of them is Sabak. And okay. So the problem I had, so also, is Kahndaq where the Rock of Eternity is?
I'm assuming so.
And here's why I'm asking this question. Even though I didn't see the thrones, but the wizards are there at the beginning when they choose. Also, they changed his story again to make Black Adam have heart. They changed his origin.
Oh, did they?
Black Adam's son was never it was Black Adam that was chosen. He was chosen to be the champ. But he went like, yo, I got this power. I will kill all y'all. And he wasn't supposed to.
Gotcha. So now the we chose wrong was, well, the kid gave it to someone else.
Right. The kid opened up his heart and gave it to him, which again is the weirdest shit out. Look, because that's the thing too. The Wizards, everybody was like, why can't the Wizards take it back? Because there's clearly a rule. There are rules in Magic.
Mm-hmm.
There are rules of Magic, and the rule is once they gave it to you, you have to give it back. So, I mean, we won't spend the whole show talking about it, but we know Henry Cavill's here. We know, man. Again,
I had no emotional connection to that scene at all.
You weren't, again. It was a pop scene.
But I had no pop. I had no reaction. I was like, yeah, that's what he said was going to happen. Yeah.
Again, the line, there is no one on this earth on this planet that can stop me. Nigga, there's a whole family. There's a whole family.
God, I get they're going to have to win, but God, I want to see Black Adam fuck all of them up except for Megan Good.
And also, here's my next issue. Dwayne Johnson is, again, business-minded genius, right? He's banking on Black Adam versus Superman, which is a dope animated movie, right? But I don't know if people seem to realize the only reason that movie works animated is because you've already had Black Adam versus Shazam.
Yeah.
You are skipping over a whole thing.
Well, I did see an interview with him where he's like, yeah, that, the big thing we're working for is Black Adam versus Shazam, or Black Adam versus Superman. However, that's only a small part in a larger story we are trying to tell. So it makes me a little more interested. Like that one comment he made makes me a little more, okay, cool. This is not going to be the end game. This is just a point of it. So
I'm still under the impression and belief, not impression, under the belief. I'm 20, 30 minutes to the show and I still ain't woke up. I'm 40 minutes to the recording and I still ain't woke up. I'm still under the belief that you can center a universe around Dwayne Johnson. You cannot center a universe around Black Adam.
That's true.
There's a big ass difference.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big ass difference. You're not finna tell me that Black Adam is the key essential figure. And yes, we talked about it. I talk about other people was like, well, they did Iron Man, they did Captain America. Yes, but that's because the one person they couldn't do it with wasn't owned by them at the time. Marvel Comics was predicated primarily around Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
So they just was like, yo, let's try Iron Man. We're gonna get Thor. Thor's a popular dude. We're gonna get the Hulk in some form. But Black Adam? Black fucking Adam?
I mean,
Like,
look, I'm in for whatever they do because I love and I told people before this happened, I said, look, it sounds like there's great action. It's a superhero movie and The Rock's in it. 3 boxes that I'm going to enjoy it. And so I enjoyed this movie. All right. Is it the greatest movie ever? No. But I enjoyed it. I had fun with it. I think DC's on a good path now.
Again, I just think people need to accept this. I always say this, there's not a movie without flaws.
Oh, facts.
It's not a movie without flaws.
Except for The Godfather Part 2. Fuck you. Perfect movie. And Empire.
So, Henry Cavill is back. Okay, so we did that. He got 140. So he did 60 million North America, 62 million North America. Again, I gotta see. I'm gonna look up later. Can you do The Devil in China? Because that would warrant how much international goes. Also, I need people real quick. I need people to also to remember, stop saying yes, the pandemic is over. Pandemic is technically not still over. And this is why I say this. We are in quote what is considered to be post-pandemic box offices. They still have not gone. Some people still won't go to theaters, which is why you're having a lot of day and dates still for certain things. Mm-hmm. So if this was true, but again, there were people who still were like, who can go to theaters who were like, I don't know if I want to do this.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
I hated going to a theater to see this. I ain't gonna lie to you. There's little baby son of a bitch crying right behind me, and there's people walking in and out the entire time. It's awful. I hate theaters here in Texas. Hate them.
I have a feeling. Let me tell you something. This is gonna sound fucked up, and this is how I feel about even. Let me preface this. Even about certain Marvel films. If I have to pay for it, I am not going to see it until it comes to streaming.
Cool.
Meaning, I don't give a fuck if it's more like if I can go to a screening and cover it and do what I got to do and I get invited, I'm going to see it. That's how I saw Black Adam. Let me tell you something. I wasn't in a rush to go run to a theater to go see Black Adam. I just wasn't. Also, the character does not invoke a lot for me. Mm-hmm. Okay. As much as I like to see Aldous Hodges, Hawkman, because I was like, this nigga has one of the coldest haircuts ever in the history of movies. We also, why are we doing the X-Men thing? Why are we doing it? Why do we really do the X-Men thing with the jet? Like, really? The back?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I was
really?
like, ooh, this is not a normal DC kind of thing.
It was like, why are we doing this? Like, just have it come. Like, y'all can figure out, it's just too much. That was too much of X-Men. That's what everybody's automatically going to say.
Yeah.
It's the X-Men. But anyway, now, here's something that, in regards to Henry Cavill, this is crazy. So, former Warner Brothers boss Toby Emmerich had reportedly declared Henry Cavill as persona non grata, which means basically like, this nigga's, he's dead to me. So, you're wondering why he wasn't there. So, this is what happened. So, according to the Post Geek Singularity, Danny Garcia, who's also Henry Cavill's manager and Dwayne Johnson's manager, pointed out to studio bosses that a cameo role would have served as one of the actor's contractually obligated appearances back then. So supposedly, originally when he was supposed to do Shazam, this is when he was supposed to appear in Shazam, because he was supposed to be in the suit. So he wanted to be compensated as such. Like, if this is an appearance, like I'm doing it, pay me my money, right? I'm worth it. Emmerich was like, nah. And then he said that Henry Cavill this is what he said, quote, Henry Cavill is now persona non grata. He's not going to play ball with the studio. He will never be Superman again. Okay? Also, let's not forget, He wanted they wanted the creative control of the character from Snyder. Because
I would have given it to him.
Well, again,
I mean, business wise, no, but as a fan looking at it, I don't like Man of Steel. I don't think Man of Steel is that good. So I don't think most of the stuff Zack Snyder did was that good.
Thank God it wasn't me saying it this time. Anyway,
I know, right? Are you excited? Are you excited to get all the backlash?
You send it to him at TheGrindCalls on every social media platform. Please send it his way.
At me. Come on.
Man, you so tough now. So, but again, now you have him. He's back. We'll see what happens going forward. I think it's just the problem also I have is you got stupid ass Snyder fans doing hashtag bring back Zack Snyder. That's not going to happen. No. It's not. Motherfuckers don't want to. Look, no.
Well, Zach's got his own shit he's doing on Netflix now, right?
And he's doing it on Vero, clearly. So real quick, in some other news. So I want to talk about The Flash on two quick levels. Because I'm not going to talk about all the shit I got. Because I just can't do it today. My soul won't let me. All right. My phone, literally, my watch just said, hey, were you sleep from 3:30 to 8:15 this morning? Nah, probably. I don't know what we call it sleep. So The Flash is in its final season on the CW.
Uh-huh.
And it is going out with one of the best ways possible. Red Death is going to be on The Flash. Now, if you don't know what Red Death is basically Batman getting the Speed Force. Right? So, but guess how they're doing it. Red Death is not a he, it's a she. And the she is going to be Batwoman. Javicia Leslie is going to be, yes.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I liked because I loved her as Batwoman. I thought that show got so much better when she joined it. I don't just mean because Ruby was gone. I mean, everyone around her got better. Yes, the writing got better. It just was a better show.
So this is so break down in the comic books. Red Death was a member of the Batman Who Laughs Dark Knights. This evil alternative version of Bruce Wayne was left traumatized by Robin's death. It prompted him to tap into the Speed Force so he could fight crime more effectively. Eventually, he would absorb the Flash's powers, combining the Batmobile and the Cosmic Treadmill to create a sinister new suit. Now, Red Death was mentioned in the seasons of season 5 of The Flash, and Leslie was spotted in costume alongside Grant Gustin's Scarlet Speedster and Paul Anthony as season 1's Rainbow Rider. So this is what the scene is being described as. Flash slowly walks towards the other two before stopping. Some dialogue is exchanged between them before Rainbow Raider, is standing over him, forcing the Flash down to the ground and eventually laid out flat on his back. Red Death then walks over, stands over the Flash, does some type of clap motion, and walks away. A bit later, they did a scene with just Red Death standing in the courtyard, and the speculators running around screaming, and she yells out to the Flash to come and get her. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
See, and that's the other thing. I can't wait to see her with a little villainous twist on her. That's going to be real good.
Look, I love me some Javicia Leslie. She is amazing as a person. Yep. She's beautiful as a sister. She's great as an actor. So this is going to be dope for her. So I wanted to get that out the way. Also, now the other Flash I was talking about, you're probably just wondering, you're like, yo, Jay all over the place. Nigga, I'm sleepy.
We have more Flash? More real Flash?
So I found this out. Flash? Yes, I found this out a couple days ago. Okay. I hate that I'm about to say this, but I found this out, and this hurts to say. By all accounts, the Flash movie is good.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing too.
And Ezra Miller is also good in it.
Oh, that's a bummer. I will so I watched Zack Snyder's Justice League the other day. And God, that scene where he saves Clearsey.
You could have just said Iris. You did all that to say that. Yeah.
It is very cringe to watch now. knowing.
Oh, with the slow. Yeah, it's extremely fucking.
I
It
was
was
like,
cringe to
ooh.
watch in the beginning.
Yeah, it was bad the first time, but now I'm like, knowing what we know about Ezra, I was like, ooh, this is not good to watch.
I was like, yo, the rubbing of the face, all the slow down shit. Like, I just don't get it. I just don't fucking get it.
But yeah, I'm really happy that everyone in this movie, other than Ezra, has made a fantastic movie. That's the thing I care about, is that this girl playing Supergirl, Andy Muschietti, Michael Keaton back. I'm excited for them to be able to do more.
I guess.
And that's the way I'm kind of choosing to look at this. Is like, I'm like, this is not a movie for Ezra Miller. This is a movie for Michael Keaton, for Andy Muschietti. I don't.
Well,
I
they
forget
said
standpoint.
Keaton got paid over $2 million.
So Keaton don't give a shit if this comes out.
Keaton got
He's like, whatever. I got $2 million. I'm fine.
To put $2 fucking million to put that suit back on and be Bruce Wayne. I'll put on all the latex leather you can give me for $2 fucking million. Do you understand what I'm telling you?
Yep.
$2 million. Give me bat nipples for $2 million. $2 million. I want you to make sure you see all areola for $2 million on my suit. $2 million, my latex suit can have pubic hair. For $2 million, nigga, $2 million. Let me tell you something. For $2 million, I'll have goddamn it LED boots at the bottom. Okay, I'll look like Naomi when she go, I'm a man. They be like, you can't be in the shadows like that. For $2 million, just the fuck I can.
Yes, it's $2 million.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you something. For $2 million, my Batman voice is gonna go. Sometimes it comes in a man's life where he's got to stop crime in Gotham. But when you stop crime, you want to smoke weed. Kush. For the Batman. Kush. For when Budweiser isn't available. Sometimes you want to stop crime and stop a woman from getting assaulted in an alley in Gotham. And that alley just happens to be by your favorite dive bar. You walk by the dive bar after you save the woman. Lights are on. There's alcoholics at the bar. A man's pissing himself in the corner. You tell that bartender, I just saved a woman. I want Budweiser.
I was waiting for the Budweiser to come in.
I just saved a woman. I want a Budweiser.
When you need to save people. Budweiser.
But what the fuck did you just say? Oh my God. All right. Oh my God.
I know someone just said that to me, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to send this to Jay now."
Listen. There's a time when you record the podcast and your co-host sends you a picture of Rhea Ripley dressed up as it, and you want to go down that water hole.
Facts.
Budweiser for when you want to eat the clown. As opposed to the clown eating you. You just want to tell that clown, you'll float too.
I'll float too.
I'll float with you. There comes a time in a man's life when he has to remember that Ezra Miller's a piece of shit.
But they're bringing about the apocalypse, so it's okay.
Listen, man finds out that the apocalypse is in the form of a My Chemical Romance haircut. Budweiser. For when your hair's fucked up. Also, I'd like to say I need you to check out comedian Dave Carter. He does a way better Sam Elliott than me as a sleepy black man. Budweiser. For when your ex-wife took everything out your goddamn bank account and you're a billionaire. Mackenzie Bezos, we miss you. I don't know why I said it like she died. We miss you.
Right?
Look, the only Marvel news I got beside the Ant-Man and Wasp trailer that just dropped. Did we even talk about it?
No, we didn't.
Okay. Yeah, because we just did the trailer reaction. Okay, cool. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Okay. Ant-Man and Wasp Quantumania trailer. The Ant-Man and Wasp Quantumania trailer dropped. And BC and I, like I said, we did a trailer reaction to it. What are your thoughts?
Again, man, I liked it. It didn't show too much, but it showed enough to be like, okay, this is cool. It's definitely different than what I heard from Comic-Con. I didn't get to go down there, but I'm in. I'm excited. I like the scope of it. Like it's a much bigger Ant-Man movie.
Yeah, it's a lot. Like the quantum realm is its own thing, which is very fine. It's you don't get a lot in the trailer.
Also, you know what I just thought about? I like that it looks like it's taking place mostly in the quantum realm.
Yes.
Which is kind of good because then you get away from the world destruction that's going. You know, you don't have to worry about the backlash of world destruction of what happens on Earth. And now you can go do whatever you need to do in another universe that's not going to have, you know what I mean?
Here's a crazy thing I wondered. The quantum realm is another universe that exists alongside of our own, right? What happens if the regular universe is destroyed? Does the quantum universe still exist?
Oh, shit. I have no idea.
Like, I know it's its own thing, but is it like interconnected?
Because it's not just another universe. It's a universe connected or underneath ours.
It's underneath ours.
Yeah.
So if some reason like ours was gone, would that like implode? Also, I got a notification on my phone that just made me very, very upset. There's an email that I just got. It's a deadline email. It just made me very, 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 very fucking mad because it makes absolutely no motherfucking sense. Okay. Here's what I'm talking about. I know this show talks about the Marvel and DC TV live action TV shows and movie universes, right? I am also a horror fan. It is October 24th. I have not done shit for Halloween. I've been working this whole month and let this whole month go past me. Okay. I am a big horror movie fan. I say all that to say is I love the Saw franchise. The last movie they did, Jigsaw, was fucking abysmal. Oh, not Jigsaw. Spiral. Yeah, that was Spiral. From the shit where Chris Rock was in it, and I needed him.
Not at all what I had hoped for.
Not at all. Well, with that being said, I just got an email that reads, and I quote, Tobin Bale to reprise role as Jigsaw Killer John Kramer in next Saw film. Nigga, how?
I don't know, but screw it.
Nigga, how? This motherfucker's throat was cut in 3, okay?
Same thing they've always done. There's going to be some flashback of a game that we had no idea was going on.
Which, again, this motherfucker has all this equipment. I understand he was an architect. I get it. But this motherfucker was designing. How the fuck was he having all this equipment? Yes, I know he had a cop working with him. He had 2 cops. He had a little lit. Also, as a killer, he had a crew of people that nobody seemed to know about. Okay?
Yep.
Sorry, just my brain hurts. Okay, back to Quantumania. Kang looks great. Kang is very calm, chill in this. But this, again, is a trailer. So it isn't to say this is the full force of Kang. But also, this isn't to say that this is going to be, the only Kang or just the only variant of him. Because, again, when Jonathan Majors was He Who Remains in Loki, when he said, wait till you see my other variants, I don't think he just meant one.
Oh, no. I think you're right. I think we're definitely going to get multiple different Kangs throughout the next couple films.
Yes. So I really am not going to the gym today. That's gonna happen.
Good job.
My body just told me, nigga, if you try to do this, we will kill you. Literally.
I tell you numerous times, you need to rest.
Let me tell you something.
I know you work hard. I get it, but sometimes your body needs to rest so it can rebuild the muscles.
Are you a supervillain?
Me? No, I'm like a sidekick. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm your sidekick, you know? We work together. You said me to go down the minion, you know what I'm saying? If y'all can see his face right now, he's so mad that his sidekick is me.
There is a sketch on Key and Peele where Keegan plays like a ruthless killer and Jordan is an inept henchman. He's like, Dick Willem, go stand over there. Don't be around me. I feel like that's you. Other Marvel news, real quick, before I can go pass the fuck out. I'm gonna go fill up that car. I gotta go buy my white shirt. Oh, side note, this is how delirious I am, because I'm so exhausted. I'm going to the premiere on Wednesday. So to the Wakanda Forever premiere.
Oh, fuck you.
So I had a lot of scratching and clawing and begging and pleading, and I'm somebody's +1. And so I got to go get I got my white. So my white linen pants are here. My white bomber jacket just came in. I got to go get my white dress shirt because the white African top I tried to get, it wasn't, they didn't have it in my size. And so every time I tried to order the 3-4X off of Amazon because it was like, it's cool. Put that bitch, it wouldn't go past my shoulders. I was like, come the fuck on. I was like, are my shoulders and arms that wide? And I just looked at myself, I was like, yeah, nigga, you've been doing a lot of shoulders. But I do leg work too. By the way, say this. If you working out, please work out your legs and your core. You around this motherfucker looking like an awkward spaghetti noodle. Anyway, but that's about it. Let me go to the emails I got real quick because I got to read these. I'm so tired. Oh, my God. Somebody just sent a fucking voiceover. Somebody just sent a voicemail. Hold on.
Just right now?
Just right now. Literally, it just came through. I'm about to download this and put the voicemail in. Like, I'm glad I saw this when I saw it, because if not, this was going to get played next week. So let me do this. You can talk. You know, you're a sidekick. Make yourself useful.
Oh, yeah. So stuff and things. And, Jay, I'm going to tell you a story.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
I know. I've had a hard couple weeks, and it all stems back from the fact that when I was a child, I decided at some point, I don't remember when it was, that I liked sports, and then I decided to have 4 groups of large groups of men disappoint me for the rest of my life. All right, cool.
I mean, you know what? You go ahead and say what you want to say.
That's what I was gonna say. Is I hate sports because the Yankees just lost.
Yeah, they did.
Cowboys lost. The Longhorns lost. I hate sports, Jay.
Well, here's the problem. Okay.
I just decided when I was a kid that these teams are gonna disappoint me for the rest of my life.
Oh, I think I can do it this way. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Okay, cool. I think I can play it this way. So, because I'm doing it live. We're doing it live. Fuck it, we're doing it live.
Do it.
Share screen. Window. Boom. Wait. Chrome tab. No. Wait. System audio.
I'm so confused.
I am. Hold on. Okay. Okay. This is what I'm gonna do. Hold on. I'm trying to do it live. Y'all getting to see this shit live. Okay. Mm-hmm. So cool.
Live and half asleep.
Man, ain't that the fucking truth? All right. So let's do that. Share screen. Share system audio. Screen 2. There we go. This is how I do it. Cool. All right. So if you want to If you want to call the podcast hotline, 818-276-6947, 818-276-6947. Please make sure your call is clear. And we also got emails, madtitanpodcast@gmail.com, madtitanpodcast@gmail.com. This is going to be a little bit longer one because I'm looking at how long it is. So let's check this call out right now.
What up, Jay? What's happening, BC? Much respect to y'all, man. Love what y'all doing. Love the show. This is Bobby voiceover, member of the supervillain squad. You know, just wanted to give my thoughts on your review, Jay. I got a bit of a bone to pick with you about Black Adam, bro. I respectfully disagree with your assessment of Black Adam. And what I for one, I thought it was great. Was it perfect? No, it was not perfect, but it was great. The action, man, the action. Come on, Jay. BC, I know you hear when you hear this, Jay, the action was phenomenal. I know there was some holes in it. I know there was some holes in the storyline and so forth. Some stuff was kind of they could have left out, but overall, I thought it was great. For me, in my opinion, sometimes we just got to sit back and stop over analyzing these movies and just accept them for what it is. We get into the weeds with a lot of this stuff, man, and it kind of takes away from us actually enjoying it. And I know you didn't hate it. I know you said you didn't hate it. You didn't love it either. You just said it was a movie, you know, according to your review. But I'm saying just sometimes just take away what we love and just enjoy it, man. BC, I know you're a fan of Venom. You just kind of appreciate it for what it is and not for what it's not, you know. So for me, I'm going to say I love it because I appreciate it for what they gave us. Dr. Fate, phenomenal in my opinion. I loved Pierce Brosnan's portrayal of Dr. Fate. I wish that they didn't. Well, I don't want to go through the spoiler stuff, but I wish it was a different outcome. Hawkman, oh man, that was dope. I was excited to see Hawkman. Obviously, I love to see a brother carry himself like he did in the movie. Man, I loved it. I'm gonna probably go see it again. But again, Jay, that's my viewpoint, man. Peace and love to y'all, man. Hope to talk to y'all soon. Much love.
Bobby voiceover is my new favorite person ever. That was on point. So it was a fun action movie.
All right, listen. There's nothing wrong with the turn your brain off and enjoy the ride film. Mm-hmm. I think that is fair. I completely agree that yes, I think I just said earlier. There are times we go in over analyzing shit, myself personally, and we go and we're trying to, you know, just watch a movie, right? And just enjoy it for what it is. Mm-hmm. And that's absolutely fair.
That's just not what you expected, right?
I'm right. And because it's not why I'm trying to overanalyze it. It's the way I'm being told. Like, look, if I'm told, yo, this is just going to be a movie you can go in and just love it and rock with it, that's fine. But we're giving this thing that it's like it's about to lead to something bigger and better with everything. Again, look, the action is hella dope. I'm not going to deny the act. This nigga's a murderer in the best amazing looking ways as possible. He electrocuted a nigga in the beginning where you saw the body go down to his muscular system and then him go to charcoal crisp. He was killing people. Okay.
No, I loved when he in slow motion put the grenade in the dude's mouth.
That was okay. First of all, this motherfucker. Did 20% of this movie need to be in slow motion?
Well, okay. So here, I think about that. If I was able to move in super speed and fight people in super speed, I would always be doing that. Why would I take my time when I could just get this done? And
that's fair. But did the movie itself, again, we saw Cyclone shit. We saw it the one time we first saw it when how beautiful it looked. The shit looked majestic. Okay, it looked like a fucking peacock. It was beautiful, like peacock feathers.
I knew nothing about Cyclone either.
But after the first time I don't need to keep seeing it in slow motion. I don't need to keep seeing Black Adam move in slow motion. But the fight, Adam Smasher is pointless in this movie. You notice you didn't bring him up, and that's why I was making don't nobody bring him up because he is pointless.
He kind of is.
He is pointless. Everybody, the other 3 members of the JSA serve a purpose in life. This nigga doesn't. He is a klutz.
He is a random intern.
He is an intern that just, I can get big. Like, but I hear you, Bobby. I agree. Yo, just go. Look, the action is on point. And of course, I just want to see now, do we stop using power for every song with somebody strong? Because it was hella, hey, I ain't gonna lie, it was hella weird in my theater when that shit started playing. Like, oh, yeah, I was like, ooh. I was like, uh-oh. I was like, is this where they kill the movie? Is this where they Christmas? You know, somebody is going to say something stupid about how dare he have Kanye West in here. Motherfucker.
It's a song.
The movie was, no, not even just that. The movie was locked way before this shit.
Yeah.
It's locked and delivered. So, but I get you on that. All right, let me go to some of these emails I got. madsignpodcast@gmail.com. So this is from Fred Castillo, another member of the squad. The email subject says, the future as it pertains to DC. Hey, Mr. J. Washington, happy you're reading this, and a huge welcome to BC. Why the fuck do y'all be welcoming this nigga for joining the podcast? It's been a pleasure.
So fucked up. It's so fucked up.
It's been a pleasure listening to you two talking Marvel and DC news. My question is about the fork in the road in front of DC. I saw Black Adam, and well, with that being said, if the movie underperforms according to their expectations, does Warner Brothers have the gumption to continue with the present direction, especially since they have a lot riding on the upcoming Flash movie? Or if Black Adam falls short, what could that mean for other projects like Blue Beetle and Wonder Woman 3? As for their other projects, particularly Shazam, which didn't do exceptionally well, 366 million worldwide, considering how well it was received, could these also see the chopping block? Thanks for taking my email, and welcome, BC. Fred Castillo. And so, okay, so I think that they are going to stay forward with the course, right?
Mm-hmm.
They can't cancel Blue Beetle.
No.
They can't.
No. And at this point, and granted, we know now, it had a pretty good opening weekend, and next weekend's going to be big key to see if there is.
That's going to be the key.
A regular drop or a smaller drop, or what the drop is going to be. I am very interested in next week's box office.
When it comes to Shazam, yes, Shazam didn't do what everybody thought it was going to do, right? But again, it's become so everybody's like, oh my God, I'm mad that I didn't go see this in theaters because it plays so much on TV now. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But Shazam is not something that I look at and go, oh, that's going to make $1 billion. No. Shazam, I look at it like the first Ant-Man or Ant-Man and the Wasp. Like, it's a fun little movie to go see. I'm not expecting anything more than fun out of Shazam. Black Adam, at first I will say I was on the trail of this is going to be an epic film. Then I saw the trailer and I said, oh no, this is going to be a fun Marvel film. I pivoted on what I thought the movie was going to be as soon as I saw that first trailer, because that first trailer felt like a Marvel movie. And to me, like, that's what I said in my review. I said, yo, DC did a great job at making their first Marvel movie, because that's what it was. It was just
they officially did what they want to do now. Because I don't know if anybody understands that DC is trying to make Marvel movies.
Mm-hmm.
They're
done trying to be different. They're going to go, okay, fuck it, just do what they do.
This is what works.
Yes.
And there are a lot of people who are listening to this, and a lot of people who are fans online, et cetera, who are like, "Oh, that's not what they should do." I understand what you're saying by that is they should be their own identity and unique, but because their own identity and unique has not been working for so long, just do what they do. If you go,
and then you have, because DC is really embracing these separate kind of universes and stuff, whereas Marvel's separate universes are all in the MCU. You can still go out and do movies like The Batman, like Joker. You could still do these separate, darker toned films, but then in your main universe here, you're doing what the majority of people want to go and see, which is these popcorn flicks.
Again, nothing wrong with that. I think that you have to have the universe. I think you have to take the universe where it's a fun universe. It's what you want to do. Is you want to make popcorn films and action films, but then you got to make it where you have to establish that tone out the gate.
Yeah,
you got to let people know, like, this is what it's gonna be. Don't expect this to be anything else. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So let's go to my next email. Last is from Marcus Burton, member of the squad. It says Black Panther possibly is the subject. It says, hey, Jay, and maybe BC, if not fired by now. I know that fans are split about Marvel not recasting. I'm on the soapbox of let's wait and see how they tell the whole story. Like you, I get asked about different characters and stories by family, friends, and my students. Here's an idea I've been kicking around. What if there was a child born into the royal family? Maybe Nakia has a son, or Shuri, or maybe down the line, Shuri has a son. I know T'Challa has a son named Azari in the comics. What if one were to have a child and name it T'Challa? Can we now get a young T'Challa story? T'Challa. Not T'Challa, T'Challa. Okay, that's what you wrote. T'Challa. Can we now get a young T'Challa stories? This way I think it's supposed to be T'Challa, just your H didn't work. This way we recast it, but not really. I hope you're getting some rest and maybe finally come do a show here in Ohio so we can show some love. Keep up the great work, Marcus, aka the Janitor Blurred. First and foremost, thank you, Marcus. Number two, I am definitely planning on coming to Ohio. I'm trying to get to Cleveland. I'm trying to get to Cleveland and do some shows out there because I got a bunch of other people asking me about it. So I'm trying to make all that happen. That's number one. Number two, as far as your post goes, I believe they're going to do Nakia's pregnant. I do think they are. I don't know if they're going to go the Azari route. I think they might go. the Azari route, but I think they will just recast T'Challa later. Also, there's been no talk of Black Panther 3, right? There's been no talk about it. Why would people sit there and act like, yes, they said this T'Challa story is done. Chadwick Boseman's T'Challa is done. Again, we're in the multiverse. We keep saying that. But also, there's no Black Panther 3 announcement. So you're waiting on a character that you don't even know what their future is anyway. If I'm making sense. I don't want to dismiss it. I don't want to dismiss it.
He said it early in his email too. We don't know what the death of T'Challa is. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what the cause, what the reasoning is behind it yet. And once we do, that will maybe give us a better picture if is T'Challa really dead, or is this everyone thinks T'Challa is dead, but there's a possibility. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we need to wait until after Wakanda till we start getting in arguments and stuff about, well, why aren't they recast? Well, obviously, we don't know what their plan is. They have said it was not the right time to recast. So right now we're going with the story that he's dead. We've thought he was dead in the first one when they threw him off the down mountain. I mean, we didn't really think he was dead, but the characters thought he was dead. So we don't know what's in store yet.
We have no idea.
Chill and wait. Let's see Wakanda and then reassess after that.
Right. That makes it so much better. I don't think people get that.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I understand it's like when you say, when you hear them, T'Challa is gone, or this T'Challa is gone, right?
Mm-hmm.
But now we're in a multiverse. We're talking about variants. We don't know what plans they have. And again, I consistently keep saying, like you just said, let them tell the story. Let them tell the story. So what they told y'all he's dead. They could be lying.
Mhm.
They could be serious. We don't know. But also, it's their movie to make and how to do it. And I understand that. Well, what about the importance of T'Challa, blah, 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 and the story? I get that. Let them tell their story, though.
T'Challa is still very important. He has
Yes.
hundreds of comics and stories that you can read that are part of it. We're going to see other versions of Black Panther in animated films and everything. We'll probably get another live action Black Panther at some point. There are different stories to tell. Let's see what story they are telling us.
That's the thing, like I said, we don't even know if a 3 is coming.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know. Like, was it rumored that Coogler was doing a trilogy? We don't know. Yes, every other hero pretty much has had at least 3 movies. We know this. But it was never said about. We knew 3 movies came out of minus Ant-Man. Most of the originals got 3.
Mm-hmm.
But Ant-Man got 3 now. But we don't know. We didn't know if they were ever doing a 3 movie. Yes, it can be safely assumed that if Chadwick was still alive, there may have been another movie. But also, we don't know. Again, assumptions are one thing. But
is the Wakanda series still happening?
Haven't heard anything about it as of now.
Yeah, because that could be the route that maybe they want to take Wakanda future wise, is just instead of movies, do a series. We don't know that either. We don't know where they're going to go, and if we just have a little patience, you'll get a little bit of information in about 2 weeks.
Patience is a virtue. You'll find out from me by this weekend, because again, I'm going to see it on Wednesday.
I hate you.
Hey, you can hate me now. After I go to sleep right now. Excuse me. I'm sorry. All right, so I think that's about it that we got. So fucking tired. I want to thank everybody that called, emailed, people that keep bothering me about him being on the show. I'm going to thank
Love the support. Love the support, Supervillain Squad.
Tell people how they can fucking find you.
You can find me on all the social medias at TheGrindCalls, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram, and every Sunday morning on the Lando Project. The
show that he does that he basically was like, yeah, I don't know about none of that. I'm a I go on the Lando show, and Matt Titan ain't important, so I'm gonna talk about everything there, and then come over here and give him zero to no energy.
Bitch, I got more energy than you do today.
Yeah, this is very fucking true. I mean, I'm what you like to call tired. Okay,
tired. You ain't even tired. You tired.
I'm telling you, I'm finna go take this rental car back, have them drop me off, and when I come in here, like I said, if y'all fuck around, get Mad Titan at 6:00 at night, y'all be like, yo, what happened to the episode? Where's Jay? Passed out in this, because all I need is like another. Like, I'm at the point my body will be like, I don't need like a lot of sleep. I just need like maybe an hour and a half of sleep, and I'll be good. Just need an hour and a half, and I'll be good. But look, to find me, y'all know where I'm at: Twitter, Instagram, TikTok at Mr. J Washington. The Supervillain Squad on Patreon if you want to support. Patreon.com/Mr. J Washington. It's $5 a month at the general to show some support and love, get into the Discord and everything. I want to keep those conversations going. I forgot to give you the link to get in the Discord. I'll get that for you, PC. Thank you to everyone members of the squad. You already know if you're a member of this one-on-one, because it's just going to be tired. I'm just running through names. Alberto Rios, Cesuri, Bobby McMillan, Brock Severson, Chauncey Wilson, Gerald Corman, Chris Lee, Dan Bianchi, David Adams, Shane Boy, Katina, Fillmore Pockets, Fred Castillo, Greg Morris, Shaquille William Nellum, Jim Payne, Jolene, Justice Square, Kirsten Oliveria, Luke Shergers, Marcus Burton, and Patrick Harden. Thank you all so much for those members at the one-on-one level. I appreciate y'all. I got to try to get Chris's rescheduled before the week is over with. I am so motherfucking tired, bro.
Go get some sleep, dog.
I gotta go take this rental car back.
Fuck that
car. I can't, man, that shit costs too much. More importantly, I gotta take a shit. I gotta take a real bad shit. I've been holding it since we started doing the trailer reaction review.
Goddamn, Jay.
Oh no, it's my stomach's been around here. Like, my stomach been sounding like Sam Elliott for the past 46 minutes. You don't need to go to the bathroom.
Right.
You don't have to pause your recording.
sure you grab a Budweiser.
Gonna grab some air spray there. It's okay. Look, I'm gonna go to the bathroom in my apartment. Then I'm gonna have to open up the balcony door to air out. That's how bad it's about to be. Yo, that was way too much information, y'all.
A little bit.
Look, we'll holler at y'all next week. Thank y'all for rocking with me and sticking through me being so fucking tired. I love y'all. God bless y'all. I'm out. Bye.